My name is Jack Farrow, and I am a professional poker player. Now, I do some other stuff, but poker, that's the thing I do best. My grandpa was also a poker player. He built a casino called the Rabbit's Foot, and now I own it. But this story isn't about me. It's not about me and my grandpa. If it was, it would be called Me and My Grandpa, and it's not called that. That's a stupid name. It's the story of 6 people playing in a poker tournament. 6 people who think they've got the game figured out.
Motherfucker.
The way I see it, poker's like some kind of cosmic metaphor. Now, don't fade out on me here. It's like even though the cards fall in a random order that you can't possibly predict, you can still beat them. That's not true for a lot of other things.
In or out, in or out. Is there a time limit on this? Come on.
The twist is that the 6 of us, we are playing for $10 million, winner takes all. So no matter how much all of us believe that we can make our own fate, the truth is that only one of us is gonna win. Luck and skill be damned. That's why this story is called Luck and Skill Be Damned. Sorry, wait a second, it's not called that. It's called The Grand.
Hi, I'm picking up Jack Farrow. I'm Renee Jensen, I called.
Right. I just need you to sign some paperwork, just releases, acknowledging his medical history and addictions.
So which ones are his?
Those are all his.
God.
Just don't bother.
He's not gonna piss blood in the limo, is he?
Probably not. Yeah, he was in and out so many times. It just made more sense for him to, move in and make this his home.
It's disgusting. I was so thrilled to be getting rid of him.
No, actually, I'm not. I love Jack. Actually, could you just give me a second to talk to Jack? I'll just take a minute. How's my favorite patient doing?
Oh, hello, Dr. Sellers. How are you?
I'm good.
Hey, before you talk, I just wanted to play a song I wrote for you.
You wrote a song for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love it.
See here.
Wrote me a song.
12 steps. 12 steps. Only got 11 more. It's a work in progress.
It's really beautiful, and I always say, it's progress, not perfection.
If you can smoke it or drink it or inject it or snort it, I've done it. Whoa! And that really affects the mental faculties. Welcome to the Rabbit's Foot Hotel, the finest place to casino and the fine. I've been married approximately 74 times. Seems like a lot. I loved every one of them. I make it a point to know my employees just like Grandpa Lucky did. I want to make a point to know this one for sure. Hey, Tony. How long you been working here?
9 years.
Ah.
We were married, Jack.
I'm still waiting outside. Hi, Renee Jensen.
Oh, hi.
Your rides.
Oh, are you with
Steve Lavish? Yes, I am. I'm ready to pick you up if you're ready.
Okay,
Yeah.
I actually wanted to talk to you for a second about that. Could you give us 1 second, please? Just 1 second. What I came in here to talk to you about was in terms of your feeling like you should stay or you should go. It's probably important that you stay here. Jack, I don't know how to do this, but I don't want you. Don't go.
Wow. I have to go now. I've been here for 2 years.
I know, but I think you should stay for a little while longer.
I'm gonna call you, okay?
Okay, we should talk today, babe. Yeah, or I'll call you.
Well, I mean, this whole Rabbit's Foot thing, I gotta shoulder some of the blame on this. Maybe a lot of the blame. Okay, now what you're experiencing here is the real deal. This is the hub of the wheel, the headquarters, the main office of the Rabbit's Foot, pretty much unchanged from when Lucky was here. Quite frankly, at times I was my own worst enemy, and I didn't do a good job running it. I wasn't a good steward. Yes, I did get thrown out of my own casino. I'm not sure how exactly that happened, but they do say that I gave the order. So when I was, shall we say, down and out, I made an unfortunate deal with Steve Lavish. He took advantage for $6 or $7 million of a bridge loan. If I don't pay it back, I lose the Rabbit's Foot. I don't know if I could bear that.
Welcome back to the Naples Tournament of Champions.
Brought to you by PartyPoker.net.
I'm Phil Gordon.
And I'm Mike Werby.
And we're here at the final table with heads-up action between two of poker's greatest minds.
Harold Melvin and Daniel Negreanu, two guys who did not ride the short bus to school.
I only call 2,000 more for a pot of 22,000. I'm getting 11 to 1, so no matter what I have, I call. Even if I have deuce 7 and you have pocket aces, that's still the mathematically correct play. You should have gone all in 3 hours ago when your stack still meant something.
Some harsh comments from the chip leader.
Okay. Here, beat that.
Let's take a peek at the river. Terrible catch for Daniel Negreanu. Harold makes the straight.
I was a 2 to 1 underdog and the pot paid me 11 to 1. Not a bad risk-return ratio. You played poorly.
Harold can't cook, and he's very particular about what he eats, you know?
Please tell me this is not gravy.
Oh, you know it's not gravy. It's mushroom barley soup, your favorite, honey.
It's so stupid that you don't use more efficient cooking utensils. I have lived with my mother since I was born. I live with her because it is convenient and because it is difficult for me to take care of myself. I will probably be stuck with her for the rest of my life, or the rest of her life, because she's much older than me. She will die first. Ruth, if I were a food critic, I would give your cooking 5 stars. 5 stars that have each collapsed into a black hole and merged to form the largest black hole in the universe. If I won this tournament, I would buy a real house with secret rooms and shifting mirrored passageways and a garden labyrinth, all of which would serve to disorient Ruth and make it more difficult for her to find me.
The kitchen is such a mess. I gotta clean it up later. We used to have a maid. She lasted 2 weeks. Harold couldn't tolerate her.
I have pet peeves. I hate stinks. I hate breath stink. I hate body stink. I hate pee stink, like from when you take a lot of supplements or vitamins, which I take a lot of those, so my urine smells very bad.
Now, all this stuff is brain food for him. I don't know what the fuck anything is, but I do exactly what he wants me to do.
One thing I would like to talk about is the Mentats from the motion picture Dune. I like the Mentats because they're the human computers. The Mentat oath is the following. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of Sappho that thoughts acquire speed, the lips acquire stains, the stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. I say the Mentat oath before I drink my brain juice because it makes me feel like a Mentat.
I'll play in the ladies' tournament. If those fucktards want to make it easy for me, fine. You know, poker's been, like, awesome because we've...
Been very good. Been very good to us.
Yes, yeah. I know it's...
It's hard, but it's hard. But it's, yeah, it's something...
It's hard on the kids and on Fred, I think.
I'm at home now with the kids.
Yeah.
I'm not a stay-at-home husband. I'm a husband who's home right now. Yeah, I support her, and the time's gonna come. I mean, the perfect example is my fantasy football league, you know, my Yahoo Fantasy Football League. And I know you hear fantasy football league, but this is, you know, an expert football league. And the draft is the day of the final table. So that's, I mean, then we're gonna have to work something out on that.
Somebody's got to watch the kids.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I got to find, you know, I got to maybe Claude, maybe somebody. I don't know. I could bring
Not
someone.
Claude.
All right. Well, we got to find something. This is.
Yeah.
I mean, this is my.
Right.
You know, this is my thing.
Yeah.
This is your thing. This is my thing.
But just, and I totally support you on it. But just, I could win $10 million that day. And does fantasy football pay?
It pays something different than money. Is what it pays. It pays. You know. Yes, it pays. Does it pay money? No, it doesn't pay money.
Right.
Right. Okay. A little in the, but you got it. Go see what your sister's doing. Ah, that's what I do. I didn't know you're coming up here. I make up these little handshakes for the kids. Hey, I figured out it's a good husband-wife one. Okay. All right. So you just won. Hey. It's only been it's been the last couple of years that I've been coming up with these things, and I'll show you. I'll explain this whole thing to you. Let me show you this. This is my lucky hat, and this is the hat that I'm a lightning survivor.
My husband Fred was hit by lightning, and he will be happy to tell you all about it.
November 15th, 2003. And you know what happened after that was this left side of my brain, something with the lightning, it just opened it up.
And tell you about his sayings that he comes up with, and his round beach towel idea.
I come up with little sayings. You know, Laney came in second in the tournament a couple months ago, and the announcer said it's like kissing your sister. And right away I thought, you know, it's like peeing in your wetsuit.
I guess it changed his life.
I said, give me a cup of Joe, but I want to say hello to the milkman, and I'm taking it up the beanstalk. Which is just this way of saying decaf coffee. I want a cup of Joe. I want to say hello to the milkman. Means I want to go to bed early because the milkman comes. I want to say hello to him, even though I know there's no milkman anymore.
There's a lot going on with Fred.
Taking it up the beanstalk. Give me a large. I'm bringing it up the beanstalk. I'm delivering it. I'm bringing it to the giant. Taking up the beanstalk. I know can sound a little like a bad sexual thing, but okay. But lean back. Lean back, and then
I don't feel like fucking
just
doing
lean
a
back a
handshake
little
right now.
Just lean back a little.
Fred's a really smart guy, and I wish he'd like move on to something besides fantasy football. You know, something more real.
It's only gonna take a second, so.
Great, because I really gotta get home.
I hear you. They're called Laney and Larry Schwartzman. They're the David and Goliath of poker. Brother and sister, identical twins. They're winning both halves of the Long Island tournament. By winning this tournament, you both qualify for the Grand Championship of Poker. You've been eliminated by Laney 2 out of the past 4 years. Any comments on that?
What's my style of play like? Well, I think it's aggressive. I know that some people consider it obnoxious, but I consider that a strength. For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. I try to get people off their game, which is just as much of a game as reading people and knowing the numbers. What do you think of that, dumbbell? That's a real dumbbell over there to your left. Hey, now, dumbbell, I'm trying to be nice to this idiot. I like to consider myself a predator at the tables, so it kind of makes sense that I would study predators. I think if you watch me, if you study me, you'll see a lot of cat-like qualities. I can psych the shit out of people. I don't need cards to beat you. I could literally have no cards and I would still beat you. If you think that's not playing fairly, or that's not the way a gentleman plays, I would fight you over that. You are the worst card dealer ever! You should burn in hell! Competition is healthy. It's only competition that breeds winners. idiot, a buffoon, a lunatic. It was very, very competitive growing up in our family, yeah.
It was brutal. My dad made us compete for everything.
An incompetent, insufferable asshole! You know, maybe you get some hurt feelings. Maybe you get some, you know, maybe somebody goes to bed hungry that week. You know, it doesn't matter. Fucking idiot! Still got more cards! Done!
You don't get to choose your cards, and you don't get to choose your family. So, you just make the best of it.
Well, Jack, this should be an interesting challenge for you. Mr. Lavish is not the kind of man who considers requests.
Right.
Just give you a word of advice. You want to wait over here for me, please?
Okay.
All right. Good luck. Mr. Lavish?
Renee,
Yes. Hello?
do you see the plans? Do you see the blueprints?
Yeah, those are
Well,
those the
why
new-
aren't you wearing your helmet? This is a construction
No,
site.
safety
really,
first,
technically.
of course. No,
So what's
thank
up?
you. Jack Farrow's here for your appointment.
Jack Farrow? Jack Farrow?
Mm-hmm. From the Rabbit's Foot.
Do I know a Jack Farrow?
Yes.
Jeff.
No, Jack.
Jeff Farrow.
Jack, you sent
We're
me
talking
to
about
pick him
Jeff.
up from rehab. You
It's not
scheduled
Jeff?
it. Jack. Definitely
Well,
Jack.
I really don't have time right now. I mean, okay, I've got 5 minutes.
Perfect. That's all we need. Let's
All
go
right.
talk to him.
Well, we have to go there? I mean, I haven't got time for that. It would take us 5 minutes just to get down to the car.
There's Jack. He's just right there. That's him.
Oh, that Jeff.
Jack.
Jack. All
Right
let's
this
get it
way.
over
It's
with.
Rabbit's Foot. Jack Farrow.
Dick.
Jack.
Good to see you.
How are you?
Good. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Oh,
How are you?
Renee.
Yeah.
How's everything going? What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that
It's very
something?
nice.
Guess how many rooms?
How many?
Take a wild guess. How many rooms?
3,000 or
I knew you'd be wrong. It's one room.
one?
One room. $1 million a night. That's what one lavish plaza is all about.
Well, now it seems like it would be at least 2 rooms.
Well, no. See, because the air shaft between the two towers, you're renting that too. So that's all part of your room. The walls are just, that's a formality. See,
Right.
my theory is that most very wealthy men started life as lonely little boys. So this would be very nostalgic for them. I myself despise nostalgia because it's so old. One lavish plaza. So what can I do for you?
You know, the deal that we made, I was wondering if maybe it's no problem to pay you back, but if I could have a little extension?
I think you're doing exactly the right thing. Get out of the business now. You don't need it. Who needs the headaches? Who needs the Teamsters and the towels and
You're
the
right.
other things? Hi, Renee. How are you?
Hello, Mr.
And I think you're a very smart man for walking
No,
away from
no, you know what, I don't think I made myself clear there. I wasn't being, so I want to keep the Rabbit's Foot. It's my dream and my passion, and I think I have to.
As I listen to you, it occurs to me that maybe you are requesting something of me, and you should know that I never answer requests in the positive. It's not what I do. I'm
Tell
more
him that.
of a hello, Renee. Of more of
Hello,
a
Mr.
of a
Lavish.
negative. How much more time do we have?
10 seconds.
You know,
And done.
Good to see you, Jack. You're looking really well. You lay off those vitamins now.
Don't forget your
Bring my
pet.
helmet with you, please.
Sorry, I told you. I apologize. Good luck. Here you are, Mr. Lavish. Careful, around the plants.
The Farrow family, they had the monopoly on downtown, and somehow, when poor Jack got a hold of it, you see what's happened. Would you stay across the street?
There you go, Brian. Buy yourself a couple of hookers.
Hey, two spare bags.
Blow me, you jagoff.
Hey, dude.
Yeah.
You washed up.
Suck my cock. The downfall of Las Vegas was the day they let people wearing culottes into the casinos. Culottes. You never heard of culottes? They're not a short, they're not a pant. I don't know what the fuck they are. Well, you take a look at all of this crap. Buried underneath all of this is a history. History of Las Vegas. It's the place where Mo Dalitz opened up his first burlesque club. A place where you can find a 13-year-old in a whorehouse if that was your pleasure. It was a place where the Jews and the blacks had to enter the casinos through rear entrances. By the way, on this corner right here, I stabbed a bum.
Hi.
Welcome to the Golden Nugget.
Hi, thank you very much. Fred Marsh checking in.
Marsh.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I don't have a Fred Marsh. Is it under another name, sir?
Try Schwartzman, Fred Schwartzman. Yeah, it's Marsh. It's Marsh. We should probably change that, right? Because it's.
Oh, here
it's
you are,
name
Mr.
is
Schwartzman, right here.
No, it's Marsh. Can we change it? Why don't we change it?
It's fine.
Yeah, but I'm going to get phone calls.
All right, and
internet. There's
Spa
internet.
Tower C? Yes, there is internet.
Okay, thank you. Because I got that thing.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Hold on. Where's Ellen? Thank you very much. Where's Ellen?
Hey, you guys.
Where's Ellen? And who are you? Holden, where's?
Holden.
Say that about my
Oh, she's over there. She's over there by the fish.
Holden, where are you?
See? This kid.
She's over there. Okay, we're gonna get the. We're gonna get Ellen. Holden, where are your?
Ellen!
You need help with your bags. Honey, you
No,
come
no.
with me. Let's find your.
See, I told you we should get the kid leash. You think it's cruel. It's not cruel. What's cruel is our kid is on the strip right now.
Welcome to the Golden Nugget. Name, please?
A German.
The German? Oh, I have you right here. Credit card, please. Thank you.
Could I have some extra hand lotion up in my room?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir, but we don't allow animals here at the hotel.
They won't be here for long. Most of people drink coffee, but I think it's some sort of beverage of the cowards. To feel alive and to get this energy, it is essential for me to kill something each day. It doesn't have to be a large animal. I squish an ant once in a while, or spiders, they come very easily. I've shot stray dogs. Goose is a very, very troublesome animal. I've had a goat. To strangle a goat, that makes you feel really alive. I've gambled all over the world, literally everywhere. I remember once in the Gobi Desert, I had to gamble for a last gallon of water, and that meant 2 days of life. I gambled with yak bones against local tribesmen. And once I was doing Russian roulette with slave traders. When I gamble, I'm like a cello player. It's just something very soft inside of me. Deuce is gonna be here in the tournament. He and Lucky and me, we were the real good friends in the olden days. I mean, we were battling against each other. And he is a bastard, but he's a glorious bastard.
The German. I love the German. He lights up a room.
The German? Well, he's a good egg. Me and him and Deuce ran together back in the early days.
Lucky Pharaoh, he was a fiend, a monster. And yet, against my better judgment, I loved him. We even tried to murder each other at some point.
Had a lot of fun in that joint. Rabbit's Foot. It was old Las Vegas. Not like it is now. He was a throwback. And I loved him.
I think when I look back at him, I still feel like strangling the bastard once in a while, but he's dead, and I think he dwells in the heaven of the gamblers.
When old Lucky died, he left the Rabbit's Foot to Jack. It was the last and the worst bet he ever made.
You know, I love Lucky, and I love the Rabbit's Foot, and everything he's created, but I wanted to go, you know, to the next level. I wanted to expand. My greatest achievement of all time, I built this casino based on the concept of the Chicago fires, 1895. And it was on fire, constantly on fire, and then we'd have fire trucks come and we'd put it out, and of course, burned down. This, I think, was a great idea, too. Inside this particular casino, you actually have a nuclear reactor that took care of all the energetic needs of the casinos, and that didn't get past the planning commission. I like this one, too. It's called Hector's Frozen Cart. Now, I'm gonna be candid with you and let you know that I don't know what I was thinking when I came up with this particular design, but I was under the influence of cocaine and heroin and marijuana and LSD and mushrooms and some ecstasy. And you know how sometimes you get that cocktail just right and then there's just a boom. Well, I sold off the TV rights to the Grand because I'm positive that 3 years from now, nobody is going to be that interested in poker or watching it on television, but they will be watching bingo. You mark my words, bingo is the future.
Welcome to beautiful downtown Las Vegas. Tonight, the North American Indoor Poker League takes you to the dazzling Golden Nugget, the host of The Grand, the oldest and most prestigious poker competition on the planet. Brought to you by these promotional partners.
I'm Phil Gordon, and joining me in the booth is Mike Werby.
And I'm Mike Werby.
And welcome to day one of The Grand. We have all the top players in the world in this tournament today.
All the stars are here. All the stars in a little galaxy I like to call poker.
Lady Schwartzman.
All right.
One of the biggest stories this year is the dominant presence of internet players. Many of our entrants won their way in online.
Harold Melvin, my son.
That's right, Phil. You know, internet poker has its own breed of celebrities. For example, there's a player on Party Poker named Pocket Aces, and people are speculating maybe he's one of the pros.
Oh, yeah. I've heard about the guy on Party Poker. The Pocket Aces guy, yeah.
Phil Luck? Phil Luck, the Hillside Strangler.
No, the Unabomber. Yeah, that's the nickname. Just give me the sheet.
Rumor has it there's a player out in the circuit known as Pocket Aces. Are you Pocket Aces?
Let me tell you how the internet screwed up poker, okay? When a guy sucks out on the river, on the internet, you cannot take the guy out in the parking lot and you cannot break his fucking knees.
This is it. You know what, I don't want to make it.
Oh, stop. It looks good. Here, hold this. Let me just get it.
Let's cut it up.
Okay. Oh, I need my basket.
Oh, just in time. Leandris, of course. Andy, you are at table 1.
What is my lucky number?
Well, it's so cold outside and snowy, and I think the temperature in Las Vegas right now is, what was it on the thing?
I think it's 91.
Oh my gosh.
I teach math at St. Thaddeus's, and it's a nice job, and I think what you do.
I don't want to talk about that.
No, then please let me talk about it. Please let me talk about it. Sharon has, and I don't know. What do? Do you wake up one day and say, "I would like to sell ribbons"?
Okay, so this is my ribbon room. I have my own business called the Ribbon Store, and this is it. These ribbons, actually, you can use for knitting too. I've knit some really nice sweater vests out of some of these.
So I'm online, and
I wasn't home.
and I'm hunting and pecking for fireplace pokers, and I hit it. Yeah, and I land on this thing called partypoker.net, and I don't know where I am, and I'm trying to get out, and I'm typing in my name, and all of a sudden here, and pretty soon I'm playing. And I won. I won a seat. I won the tournament, and I won a seat at the Grand. But if we win, then what?
Trying to get him to.
Can you
think
imagine
more
$10 million, and we'll be warm? because that's what
Because you promised.
That's what Sharon
You
wants.
promised that we would move somewhere warm. Well, I was thinking of maybe making one of these vests for Andy out of ribbons. You know, sometimes I walk in here and I look at all this stuff, and there's so much stuff in here, and it really stresses me out. I got this blowtorch as a wedding gift to make creme brulees with, and I just think, like, I could totally set this place on fire.
Clap your hands now, people, clap now. Clap your hands now, people, clap your hands. Clap your hands now, people, clap now. Clap your hands now, people, clap your hands. Clap your hands now, people, clap now. Clap your hands now, people, clap your hands. Clap your hands now, people, clap now. Clap your hands now, people, clap your hands.
Shuffle up and deal.
Well, I guess one of the biggest things that happened today is when Zak Penn walked in. He's one of the few players that I actually like. I mean, especially back in the day, doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, Jack Farrell? Yeah, he walked in. Now, I'd like to talk to somebody about the legality of that, because I don't know if that's kosher. I mean, that may fly in, like, communist China or, you know, feudal Russia, but this is America.
Jack Farrell, very good. He throws tournament, he throws the grand, very good, very good. That I respect. Then he comes in to play in his own tournament. This is like if I give you a goat, and I kill and I eat the goat, I have given you shit.
I don't know. Honestly, what would you do? Because it's a good hand, but I've heard sometimes you don't call.
What are you doing? You can't show me your hand. Show one, show all. You gotta show everybody your hand now, please.
I knew you only had one pair. Your bet on the river was as transparent as a cloaked Romulan bird of prey.
This tournament here is different. There's money only for the winner. The winner takes all, and that appeals to me. I just want to see all the others crushed and disappear and crumble. I want to win.
It's apparent that you have no concept of pot odds. There are a number of books available in the gift shop that explain it quite thoroughly. Also, you have corn in your teeth.
I can squish you. You know what I mean?
God damn, this is fun, man.
I believe in luck. And I know that because I've had so much bad luck in my life is probably why I'm so damn lucky at cards.
Luck is a crutch. Good move. Where'd you learn that? Playing on your television set? I think I'm lucky, but I'm very skillful.
If people played correctly, I would win every single hand ever.
Not straight.
Mother! People misplay. And then they end up with what I like to call good fortune. So it's not about luck.
I want to go all in. Oh, since you like my hat so much, let's put that in there, too.
You know what? With respect, fuck you. Take
Yeah.
it, take it, take it, take it.
Thank you. I wouldn't want to lose that hat. Where are you from exactly, your country?
Why do you need to know?
I mean, is everybody miserable like you? Why are
Let me ask you a question.
miserable?
Jewish? Jewish?
No, I'm not Jewish. I mean, I have a lot of guilt and...
Yet another player thrown off by Ahmed's unknown ethnicity.
He's from the Middle East, but is he Arab? Is he Israeli?
Well, no one knows Mike, and that's the point.
I think he's a Jew. Have you seen that episode of Star Trek where the guy's painted half black, half white?
Don't think I've caught that one.
Yeah, me either. But I heard it's good.
Sure it is. Deuce Fairbanks, one of the legends of the game. And I'll tell you, Mike, he is not at all intimidated by some of these younger players.
And he's not intimidated.
I got two pair with a San Francisco busboy, a queen with a tray. San Francisco, busboy, queen. What are you, a fucking idiot? You should hit the slot machines, Jagoff.
You're a bigger dick than I am. I'm Mike DeBike Hessler.
My name's Murph. Tim Tiny Wonder.
We're the Bus You crew. Yeah, you know, we played together for so long that we got a lot of shorthand. GTG, good for the game. CTC, call it a crack.
BBFC, boom boom fold cock. You know, it's like when you gotta sitting pretty on a Jim J. Bullock and somebody Adrian's meds you on the river. Brutal beat.
Yeah. Yeah, we're kind of known for making a lot of crazy bets. You know, I think to be a really good player, you gotta basically be a gambler.
I drank a quart of semen once.
It was bull semen, though, right?
No, it was human. It wasn't a bet either.
Yeah, that wasn't a bet.
Yeah, I just did that.
All in.
I'll call.
Fives.
Sevens. Let me give you a bit of advice, Mikey. If you don't see a sucker sitting around this table, you're it. What do they call that crew? The Bust You crew, is that it? Bunch of sissies. I wish they would have pulled that shit in the old days. Would have dug a little hole for 'em out in the desert, teach 'em a trick or two.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, I'll take it.
My name is Schwartzman. I'm semi-retired, and both my kids are top professional poker players.
What's going on? What happened?
I heard a slogan when I was young, and I forgot who said it, but the slogan was competition breeds winners. And I always thought that that was correct, that was a good slogan.
One time, he told us that he was going to Disney World, but he could only bring one of the kids with him.
I could take one of my kids to Disney World, and I had what I called the World Series of Checkers. They were going to play 7 checker games. The winner was going to go to Disney World.
And, it didn't go well for Larry.
I didn't leave Larry alone for 3 days. He had the dog was there the whole time. He had birds in the house. He had the turtle. The kid you see today, the determined kid, the kid that's going to win at any cost, that's the kid that I saw when I came back from Disney World.
Whether it was Chutes and Ladders or freeze tag or
Monopoly, and we played Clue.
Wiffle ball or Kerplunk or
Parcheesi, we played checkers and we played chess.
I'd give him Yahtzee. Otherwise, I have to hear him cry himself to sleep every night.
I let her beat me a lot of the time. I mean, she's my sister. There was a time, you know, when we thought she had cancer, you know, and it turned out just to be a bad haircut.
I rocked Candyland. He never once beat me at Candyland. Nobody beats me at Candyland. Ask my kids.
I think if you tell one kid that you don't love him as much, believe me, that kid is gonna try harder.
We're seeing some great action, Phil.
That's right, Mike, but not a lot of surprises. Almost all of the top players are still in it.
I need to ask you to remove your glasses.
No, they're prescription.
Jack? Oh my God, I haven't seen you since the divorce.
Andy Andrews in a pot against 2 of the top pros in the game, Doyle Brunson and Phil Hellmuth.
I'm all in.
And Doyle's moving all in.
I'm going all in. 70,000.
Wow. Andy in a very interesting spot here.
I can't believe I'm in a hand with Tex Brunson.
The name's Doyle, Andy. Not Tex, Doyle.
What?
Yes.
Seriously, Doyle?
Yes, serious.
Well, that's a tell. That's probably a tell.
No, it's a tell when you don't know who Doyle Brunson is.
Okay, I'm gonna go. All right, okay, I'll go all in.
All right, looks like
I'll bet everything.
Somewhat loose call all in here with a straight flush draw. The amateur taking a chance to triple up.
Straight flush draw.
The turn card. No help for Andy. Here comes the river. Ah, it's a miracle card for Andy. He catches a flush. Doyle Brunson and Phil Hellmuth eliminated on the same hand.
You made a flush.
You on, Andy.
It doesn't look like Andy knows that he won.
Good job.
I'm sorry.
Good
Oh,
job.
gosh, that's so bad manners that I laughed.
Don't be sorry.
No, it's... Good ahead.
That was absolutely astonishing, Phil.
It was, especially considering the fact that Andy Andrews has never played in a live poker tournament in his life.
But you know, on the other hand, it's not that surprising.
Oh, and how is it not surprising?
Well, here's a guy, he's done the legwork, he's done the homework, he's using the Werby method, he's reading my book, Winning is Winning.
How do you know he read your book?
Well, I've got an extremely strong hunch that he's taken a look at Chapter 3, Creating a Fictional Persona.
Hey, Marshall, guys, can we get a cut? I just need a minute.
What?
Like, you can't go pimping your product right in the middle of our broadcast. It's so inappropriate.
Phil, I was just stating a fact.
And what fact is that?
It's a fact that he might have read my book.
I'm a top-ranked poker player. I've broken the top 500 on a number of occasions. But not only that, I am an award-winning guru.
Every time you play a hand of poker, you want to run through a mental checklist. Head position, hand position, neck position, breathing, posture. More than 25 items. It's a lot, and that's why I've come up with a handy mnemonic device. Just one word. Happen, bedept, still, spa, medic, crash still. It's easy.
I got a couple books out. The first being, well, my tour de force, Winning is Winning. And I got a follow-up book that's hot off the presses, Winning is Really Winning. There's also a number of products. They're available at thewerbymethod.com.
And you can take that to the bank. You're playing high-stakes poker, the last thing you want to do is worry about what to wear. Face it, putting together an attractive outfit takes time. I call it the Werby onesie. At first glance, it's a casual ensemble, but on closer inspection, it's a single item of clothing.
One of the more popular chapters is something called Creating a Fictional Persona.
Basically, it means pretending you're someone that you're not. You know, like a caveman. Anything to throw off your opponent.
At this point, I'd say upwards of 10% of the players out there are creating a fictional persona. I saw a Native American gentleman, and you know, it was seamless.
Hello, Andy Andrews.
Oh, you know, how do you do? You know my name, I don't know yours. I'm Andy Andrews.
I'm Harold Melvin. I was impressed by your play against Helmuth and Brunson.
Really? How come?
When you had the straight flush draw, you were over 46.2%, even though they both flopped sets. From an expected value perspective against two opponents, it was a skillful play.
No, I'm lucky. You know what I love? I love it when you get a hard flush. And I hate clubs. Don't you hate clubs? They're like dirty.
Hi.
And
Who are you talking to?
How do you do? I'm Andy Andrews. I'm #1 right now. How do you do?
I'm Harold's mother, Ruth.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Another pro.
Ruth, I am having an adult
You two have
conversation.
so much in common.
I'm having an adult conversation.
He's just brilliant.
He is.
You could learn so much from him.
Really? Like what?
Well, he has a lot of wonderful tricks. One in particular. His first two cards, when they're matching color, you know, and it's one number after another.
Sure.
Well, he plays them and wins.
Cease, Ruth.
Well, you do.
Maintain a perimeter, Ruth.
Well, you two should have lunch. I think that you look good together.
Exit, Ruth.
I'll see you later.
I apologize for her presence.
Oh, no. Oh, she's lovely. I'd love to have... I actually can't have lunch. I could have dinner sometime.
It might be pleasant to discuss strategy in a quiet social setting. We could use our vouchers at the same restaurant at the same time and sit at the same table.
I like Chinese.
People?
He has good moments where he tries to be kind and considerate. He does. And with his syndrome, that's difficult to think of other people, you know?
Ruth is always trying to get me to make more friends, and I guess I can see the logic in that because in the same way that a herd of antelope protect each other in a certain way, there's safety in numbers.
Harold's not like other people. And when he was a little boy, I took him to doctor after doctor after doctor, and they all said the same thing, that there's something wrong with him.
Oh.
That's your name, 5th down. I know there's a lot of names on the board. It can get confusing.
Renee, right?
Yeah, from a couple days ago. When I picked you up, we spent a good 45 minutes in the car together.
Oh, that was lovely. How are you?
I'm great. So, Lavish is prepared to offer you a little bit of a deal. So...
Did you do something to your hair?
No.
What did you do to your hair?
Nothing. It's the same. It's exactly the same, all right? He's willing to offer you a little cash in exchange for the hotel. Please don't touch me.
Oh, is that a natural curl?
It's enhanced with a curling iron slightly, but I do have a natural wave. Are you interested? It's a one-time offer.
Mm.
So,
If I get to keep the hotel, then we got a deal.
Jack, why would he give you the hotel and give you a cash settlement?
Because he's a nice guy.
He's not a nice guy, and I don't recommend you screwing with him.
Okay. Well, I am a nice guy, and tell him to go fuck himself, please.
And then after that, let you and I go get us something to drink.
Not gonna happen. Ever. Ever.
I'm gonna stop you from eating too much salad. We gotta get the strip steak because they said the strip steak, that's why everybody comes here.
I think maybe I'll stick to seafood tonight.
Why would you have fish in a steak restaurant?
You can get whatever.
Would you go to a seafood restaurant and have a steak?
Yeah, maybe if I wanted a
You
steak.
would?
Yeah, I would.
All right. Well, you would, but I wouldn't.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but would you mind removing your hat while dining?
Oh, I can't. I'm contractually obligated to wear the hat, so I can't.
You gotta wear your hat in a restaurant? That's part of your contract?
Yes, I have to wear my hat in a restaurant. I'm sorry. Okay, all right, fine. Here, how's this? All right, and that certainly helps everybody enjoy their meal if they can see my head, or at least be assured that part of my head is here.
Can we order? We've been waiting here for a long time, all right? First of all, take the wine. Nobody's gonna have wine. We're gonna have four people, family style. Let me order family style. Fred, let me order family style. I found out what's good here. We're gonna start out with the portobello mushrooms for 4 people.
We'll get potatoes.
Then we're gonna wait a second, Fred.
Just want some scalloped potatoes when you go there.
Yeah, we're gonna have the salad, the chopped salad for 4 people. We'll have 2 fillets, 2 strips, everything medium rare.
Yeah, I'll have the chicken. So
You want chicken?
One less steak.
You don't want to try the steak? Everybody says it's
I'm gonna
steak.
eat chicken, Dad.
All right, she wants chicken.
Scalloped potatoes, if you could write that down.
I'm gonna get to the scalloped potatoes. First, we want asparagus.
Asparagus?
Right.
And I change one of those steaks.
Oh,
I
look
don't
at
care
this,
which-
another country heard from. What do you want now, Larry?
Can you change one of the steaks, I don't care which one, to the sake tuna, sake glazed tuna?
You can't have tuna, you can have a steak.
I know what I want to eat, okay?
No tuna. 3 steaks, she can have chicken. He wants scalloped potatoes. You got everything else? We don't need the scalloped potatoes. Forget about that, okay? Why don't you wrap his steak up? He'll take it with him.
No, that's all right.
Wrap the
All right.
steak up for him so he'll take it with him, all right? Okay? It's an excellent steak. Tell his chef. And bring me the check.
Wow. You don't have to do that.
I got something very exciting to talk to you two about. I've been meeting with the president of Peter Pan Poker Network. He wants to do a site, a Laney and Larry site, where you two are going to have your own poker site as soon as you can get rid of I can't believe it's poker.
I can't believe I get to play poker.com.
Right,
the
whatever,
word,
whatever. As soon as-
777,
right,
the number,
okay. Whenever-
.net. There were some other names I think would have been my first choice, but I got into the whole web arena a little late, and whatever. I'm ready to go. It's not about the name.
And we all can be involved in this
Well,
together
what's the deal?
as a
Sounds
family.
cool.
I got them up to 12.5% each for you,
Wow.
plus a signing bonus. It's a
What?
great deal.
Well, I appreciate the effort, but that's not the best deal.
12.5%? Did you think that was a good deal?
He said it was a good deal.
Okay, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If you
Right.
think that's a good deal, you don't know the first fucking thing about a website, okay? So don't do it. Don't get involved. This is not for you to do.
Her daughter does not talk to her father like that.
Dad. You said you were gonna get the check.
I'm gonna go check on the kids.
You know what, Laney, we should talk about this, because
All right. I'll
shouldn't
see
it be LarryandLaney.com?
Well, that's not even the point now.
Well, I think it is very much the point. It's going
it's
to
not,
be.
It's not even going to happen. This thing. So. Oh.
It's day 2 at the Grand in Las Vegas, and the field is narrowing considerably. By the end of the day, we'll be down to our final 6 players, one of whom will win the $10 million first place prize.
Hey, guys. All right. Let's play poker, boys. And lady, let's play some poker.
I need to speak to you. Could you come over here for a minute, please?
Bobby, I'm about to...
Come on. Same proper dress as, you know...
Oh, no. Oh, I know. I converted to Muslim last night. There was something on TV.
That's all right, but that's a woman's dress, not a man's dress. You have to dress like a man.
That's anti-Semitic, and that's anti-feminist, and that's racist. And you are going on report. Fine, all right. But guess what? I'm playing this under protest, all right?
Have you seen me raise with shitty cards? Nope. Haven't raised with shitty cards all night. Don't ever say shitty, pumpkin.
Las Vegas is a place that has no irony. You just win or you lose. And you're a giant or you're a midget. You're just walking away as a dwarf. You're a coward if you don't have the guts to win.
You're drawing more dead than a rotten corpse that reeks of carrion.
That makes no sense.
Yes.
I'm up against a lot of great players, but I have a sense of purpose about this. Quite frankly, I have to win.
This is a hard one. Wait, what happens? Good. Mommy's about to trip on the... Okay. Yeah, day 2. That was pretty smooth sailing. I learned that my daughter's really good at math.
Larry Schwartzman's still going strong. He's knocked out some of the best players in poker, but now he's up against sob story Barry Blaustein.
I'm all in.
And Blaustein's all in. Schwartzman is counting him down. Looks like he's considering a call.
Did I tell you I couldn't have kids? 0 sperm count. Doesn't matter anyway. If those kids are born, they die of cancer anyway. Everyone in my family died of cancer. My wife's got cancer.
Blaustein really laying it on thick here.
She's got 6 months to live.
Your wife has 6 months to live?
The most.
That's... You went to a bunch of doctors? Have you got several opinions? I mean, you're sure of this?
Metastasized, it's over. I love her so much. I don't know what I'm gonna do without her. I don't know what I'm gonna do without her.
Wow, this is a very effective performance.
He's taken it to a new level, and Larry really seems to feel bad for him.
But wait a second. I just realized I don't give a shit.
No,
okay,
wait.
I'm all in.
Schwartzman didn't fall for it.
What do you got?
He's all in against Blaustein.
Turn him over.
It looks like he's gonna win this pot.
Yeah, doesn't quite beat it, huh? It's all right. Now you got more time to play with the kids you're not gonna have.
Talk about a sob story. Barry is out of this tournament.
Dropped your yarmulke.
I'll tell you what I think happened, Phil. I think he misread the cards.
Nah, I doubt it.
Yeah, it's a common problem. I talk about in my book, Chapter 9, Knowing Your Cards.
What do you mean, knowing your cards?
Knowing your cards. There's 52 of them. It's not that easy to remember all of them. Werby tip number 2. Know the cards. Memorize the cards. Every single one of them. It's simple, and it's easy, especially with the Mike Werby patented flashcards.
We're down to 2 tables now, and Andy Andrews continuing an improbable run. Over at table 5, Jack Farrow's had a tough day. He's trying to hang on to his remaining chips. Jack's in the big blind with 2 callers.
We've got a 3-way pot.
Yes, we do, and Jack is going to be first to bet on this flop. 6 of diamonds, 8 of diamonds, deuce of diamonds. He bets 200,000. It's hard to say what he's got here, Mike, but it wouldn't surprise me if Jack was just trying to steal this pot. Melvin out of the way. German staring him down. He might be putting Jack on a steal here. 200,000's a very big bet. And the German does make the call. Here comes the turn card. It's the deuce of spades.
Check.
Jack checks, and the German checks behind him.
Check.
And here's the river. River's the 9 of diamonds. If Jack was slow playing now, he'll definitely make a bet.
All in.
Indeed, that's a very big bet, Mike.
I have no idea what's going on here.
Jack Farrow's tournament life at stake. The way he's played this hand, I'm putting him either on the nuts or a stone cold bluff.
I call.
Call.
And the
Let's see
German
him.
calls. Any diamond will make a flush.
You might wet your lederhosen on this one, Deutsch boy.
And indeed, a king high flush for Jack Farrow. That's a fantastic hand, nearly unbeatable. Only one out for the German, only one way to win this pot.
King high flush.
German exposes a card, that's no good. He's gonna need the ace of diamonds or Jack Farrow will, the ace of diamonds.
Winner.
Jack Farrow is out of this tournament.
He's cheating. There's no way he had that ace of diamonds pre-flop. He only called.
You're a crazy person.
I think I folded the ace of diamonds.
This pot is mine.
I don't know how you did it, but you gave yourself the ace of diamonds when the fourth diamond came on the river. The last 764 times you've hit ace-jack pre-flop, you raised with it. That is a fact. This time you only called. You are a very predictable player.
Das sag nochmal! Das musst du mir direkt in mein Gesicht sagen! Ich will, dass du mir das nochmal sagst! Security! Das ist ein Spieltier! Nein, das musst du mir ins Gesicht sagen! Megan, I am calm! Sir, I'm calm! Entertaining that I'm calm! Das sag nochmal! Das kannst du mir direkt in mein Gesicht sagen! Ich will, dass du mir...
Wow, what an incredible turn of events. Have you ever seen anything like that, Phil?
Well, it's really rare to see a player accused of cheating at the table. It certainly doesn't happen very often.
Now, you know what they say, it ain't cheating if you don't get caught, right?
Meanwhile, the question on everyone's mind is this. Who will be our sixth player at the final table? Will the German be disqualified for cheating? And if so, what happens to Jack Farrow?
Hey, Freddie. Seth?
I think Laney and I should clear the air here a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's 11:30. Laney's asleep. Yeah.
I was just asleep already.
Yeah.
Let me come in and say hello to the kids. I haven't seen the kids since I've been here.
What? Seth, come here. I just want to talk to you for 1 second. I just want to, first of all, I see what's happening here. I see things. I want to give you some money. I see you have the deal. You're coming up with an idea for the deal, and I understand where that's coming from, and I just don't take this as
You want to give me money?
I do.
Where are you going to get the money from? Your wife?
No, this has nothing to do with
the money you're going to
Laney.
give me, you're going to get from her?
I'm not going to get any money from her. This has nothing to do with her, and her
So what
money.
are you going to give me money for? Did I ask you for
No,
money?
and that's what I'm trying to say. Don't
Look, I'm
don't
not
get
a
offended.
pauper. I don't sell peanuts in the park. I don't need your money, Freddie.
This is what I respect about you. I knew you would react this way, but don't react this way. Don't react this way. Don't pee in your own wetsuit. That's what I got to say to you.
Don't pee in my own wetsuit.
It's a saying that
What does that mean?
It
Don't pee in
loosely
my own
applies
wetsuit?
right here, this saying, but it's probably not accurate, but forget
What are
about
you
it.
talking about? I don't need your money. And I don't like the way your wife talked to me. I don't like how you're talking to me now. I'm not a pauper. I'd like to see the kids before I leave. Is that too much?
No, that's
to
not
see
too
the kids
much.
before I leave?
It's not too much,
All right.
but
I'd like to see the kids tomorrow before I leave.
okay, this is not an insult. I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying, don't pee in your wetsuit.
You know, I wouldn't mind tasting breast milk, just to see if I like it. Maybe make like a cappuccino or something. Or a latte. The milk probably doesn't foam that well.
Zach! Shut up! Come on, I was talking.
Okay, I have a confession to make.
Oh my God, I feel weird.
You know Steve Lavish?
Of course.
He paid the German to take you down. And,
He's gonna take the rabbit's foot and just blow it up.
I'm sorry.
You're
I should have told
sweet
you.
to tell me this now. Hey, do you think that there's any possibility that... look at me for a second.
What?
I want to ask you a question. Would you consider
What?
marrying me?
Hold on. Hello? Yeah, here. He's not coming to the phone. Robert Thompson tournament, no, does not want to talk to you, okay? You can take your tournament, you can shove it in your ass because he doesn't need to play that stuff.
No. Yeah? What? Okay. Okay, I'll be right there.
What? What happened?
The German, they saw him cheating. They want me back in the tournament. If I could just clear my head. I don't look like I've been partying, right? Wish me luck.
Good luck. Wait, we're still getting married, right?
There it is, Mike, the dramatic footage, straight from the security cameras, and you can clearly see the German with the ace of diamonds up his sleeve.
That's a tough move. I've never gotten away with that one.
Well, indeed, the security cameras make it very difficult. More importantly, Jack Farrow takes over for the German and becomes the 6th player seated at our final table.
And the Rabbit's Foot lives to see another day.
Indeed it does. Meanwhile, the German has lost his tour card and is being escorted out by casino security.
Sir, you're going to have to leave right now.
I can't find my bunny. Munchkin, it's a rabbit, a white rabbit. Have you seen Munchkin?
No, sir.
I can't find my rabbit. Hey, Munchkin. Munchkin. Where's my rabbit? Wo ist mein Hase? Hey, Munchkin. Munchkin, 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 Munchkin.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, did you lose a bunny?
Oh, this is
This
so
your rabbit?
nice. You found it. You
Yeah.
found it in the hallway.
Yeah, she was hopping.
Oh, yeah. That's so sweet.
There she is. Well, she's back with you. You have a good day, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, Munchkin. That's the way we greet each other. Such a sweet little rabbit. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Yes, it's okay now. Ah, Munchkin. Yes, I got you. Hey, my little one.
Maybe 2 rival sports teams, the Yankees and the Red Sox, for example, or I don't know the sports teams, but to have them each occupying one of the towers, so they're in basically the same room.
Sir, you need an appointment.
Am I wearing my helmet?
No, sir, you're not.
Maybe you should.
Hello, Mr.
Jack
Lavish.
Farrell, how are you, son?
Mr. Lavish, you've underestimated me. Because I'm a survivor. And guess what? The Rabbit's Foot is gonna survive. You are not blowing up the Rabbit's Foot, not while I'm alive.
Well, of course you can be there for the demolition. I wouldn't have it any other way. Would you like to press the plunger yourself? I think that would be a brilliant coup.
Can you hear me? Or can you hear me? Are you able to hear me?
Jack, when I was 14 years old, I was stung by a phalanx of Portuguese men of war. They're not men. They're cowardly, evil fish made of cowardly, evil jelly. I lost all the hearing in this ear and much of the hearing in this ear. I don't even know what ear I'm pointing to anymore.
Hey, you know what? That's not gonna work. You know why? 2 rooms.
I should have listened to my Uncle Phil. He said, don't go in the water. You've been eating meat products. Portuguese men of war love meat products. But I wouldn't listen. No, I had to go splashing off into the brine. Brine is just another flavoring. They would have eaten me alive if they could.
Sorry.
So my birthday?
$10 million, the largest prize in the history of poker. 6 men and women, winner takes all. Deuce Fairbanks, the old-timer. This is his 4th visit to the Grand. Harold Melvin, the lonely genius of poker, with $1.5 million in chips. In fourth place, Lainey Schwartzman, the woman. In third place, Larry Schwartzman, poker's bad boy. In second place, the sentimental favorite, one-eyed Jack Farrow. In first place, the unknown Andy Andrews. 6 players, 6 stories, 1 winner.
$50,000 and $100,000 live. Shuffle up and deal.
Holy shit, are we gonna play or what?
Welcome everyone to the final table, and boy, is this exciting.
Too exciting if you ask me.
Let's get to the action on the felt. Deuce looks like he's debating whether or not to call.
He has got to make a choice.
All in.
Oh my God.
Aces and jacks will take the pot.
And Deuce takes the pot.
Winner.
Wow. Wow. How did you learn to play poker? By playing darts?
I was online looking for a fireplace poker.
Harold Melvin has to play carefully here. He's very short stacked, and he'll have to double up soon.
It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of Sappho that thoughts acquire speed, the lips acquire stains, the stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion.
Is that Rush? Where's Fred?
It's the night of the draft.
The what?
Fantasy football. It's the night of the draft. It's like a big night for him.
Call.
Kind of a big night for you, too, isn't it?
How does he do it? How does he pick a kicker in the 3rd round? No. No way. That's not gonna happen. All right, you ready for this? Daddy's working. No. Hey. Daddy's working. Go upstairs. Put on a movie.
No, it gives him something to do, you know, when there's...
No, but he's got other stuff. It's not just fantasy football. I mean, he's designed a round beach towel.
Yeah, no, nobody asked me to invest in that.
I wish I'd have had a sister.
Did you not ever have a sister, or is she still in rehab? What do you mean do you mean you lost your sister, or?
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to just beyond your glasses. I just have astigmatism. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Well, I do have astigmatism, so I don't much appreciate you making fun of people with astigmatism. Thank you. Does anyone else out there have astigmatism? You insulted half the people in this audience.
I'm going to raise and make it 900,000.
750,000.
Andy Andrews raising to 900,000. That's a huge raise with the ace-queen. And Deuce calls with ace-8 offsuit. That's a very risky play. He is really underestimating Andy.
I'm pulling for you, Deuce.
Call.
Deuce in a tough position here. The flop comes and it's no help for either player.
I'm all in.
Andy Andrews moves all in.
I'll call.
I think that's a terrible mistake, Mike.
It's coming from a different generation. Imagine if Abe Lincoln showed up with a stovepipe hat. The electric lights alone are going to throw him off.
No way.
And now the river. Andy makes the flush, and Deuce Fairbanks is the first one eliminated from our final table.
Deuce Fairbanks.
Thank you, Russell.
Sorry, Deuce.
Can I stand up?
There he goes.
This is bullshit. He played terribly, but now look at...
Looks like Jack Farrow's breaking out the eye patch.
It's his trademark. That's why they call him One-Eyed Jack.
Well, back to the action, and Andy Andrews has picked up pocket eights. He's certainly going to bet here.
I'm going to make it 650,000.
Total of
That's an aggressive bet for middle pair. Back over to Jack Farrow. He's got pocket queens, and for the first time in this tournament, Andy Andrews is completely dominated.
Yeah, some people find that arousing. It is a lifestyle choice.
500,000 is a bet.
Where'd you say that beef jerky museum?
I'll raise it 500.
Andy Andrews has had a pretty charmed tournament so far, but he may be looking at a little more than he can handle right here.
Dad, what are you doing here?
Well, I didn't like the way we left things the last time, and I thought I'd come here and I would clear the air a little bit.
You don't have to clear the air with me. I'm not the one that has a problem with you.
Well, I had a conversation with Fred right out your suite.
This isn't about Fred, okay? Larry's trying to play in a tournament.
Call.
Come on. I'm sorry I yelled at you the other night.
2 players. The bet is $1 million.
I'm all in.
All in.
The only way Andy can win this hand is with a runner-runner. He needs help on the turn and help on the river.
I can't wait to see which one plays more poorly. I have a pair of 8s. You have a queen?
Oh!
I am pretty dead, aren't I?
Don't look at it that way. Look at it as I'm doing damn good.
I am pretty dead.
You're dead.
I am dead.
Set of queens. Winner, Zak Penn.
Jack Farrow doubles up. He is back in the tournament.
All right, players, it's a 10-minute break.
Hey, I'm on to you. Ooh, that was a tough beat out there. Going in with pocket 8s.
I know. I had a bad beat.
Yeah.
Please leave me alone.
Hey, I told you already, I'm on to you,
Stop
okay?
it,
I
please.
said it
I
back.
don't-
Stop what? I'm on to you. How'd you get all the way to this final table by not knowing what you're doing? It's bullshit, okay? You may be fooling everybody else, but you're not fooling me, all
All right,
right?
please.
This is my game, pal.
Stop it.
This is
Don't
my
take out
game,
your
Chief.
family problems on me. You got problems with your dad? You got problems with your sister?
I don't have family
I
problems.
teach kids every day, every year. You're a textbook case. Grow up.
What do you...
Just learn to love them.
I'm just saying I know. I don't think you're... You think you know everything, but you don't.
Let's take a look at our leaderboard. Jack has a commanding lead right now with 5.3 million in chips. Larry's right behind him. Andy and Laney are pretty close together, and Harold is bringing up the rear with 870,000.
You okay?
Small, big, 100,
Yeah.
200, please.
Looks like Jack's in a little bit of trouble here. Larry with the best hand, a pair of queens.
Call.
And Jack making the bet, looking for an ace. A club comes on the turn, increasing his chances to 32%, but Larry is still in control.
600,000.
Big bet from Larry Schwartzman.
Call.
And a call from Jack Farrow. Jack needs an ace, a 5, or a club. And the club on the river gives Jack Farrow the best hand. Disaster card for Larry Schwartzman. The pot is very big here. It's going to be very difficult for Larry to lay this hand down. Tough spot for Larry, but he's definitely a good enough player to lay it down.
All in.
All in.
But he goes all in. This is an immediate call from Jack Farrow. Jack does have the nut flush.
Queen 7, 8, 6. Nut flush. Winner. Big hand for Larry Schwartzman.
And Larry Schwartzman will be eliminated from this final table.
Played best I could. Thought I did a pretty good job. Gambled, that's why they call it gambling. And it's not the most important thing. And my sister's still in it. She's gonna kick ass.
Played good.
Dad, he caught a runner flush. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do?
Yeah, what do you mean? Well, you're knocking yourself out. That's what happened. You had the best hand, he got lucky. You played good.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean.
That's what happens. It's a stupid game. Sometimes people get lucky, they win, they shouldn't even be in their hand. To me, that's not how a good player plays.
No, that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I totally could have taken that. I mean, that was...
Yeah, you win that hand, you're gonna go on, you're gonna go all the way. That's my opinion.
The name of the game, I guess.
Poker. That's what they say, that's the name of the game. Poker.
Yeah.
Is that fresh fruit?
Yeah, it's... do you want any?
It's fresh?
Well, I mean...
It looks old.
It's been here for a while.
I didn't have no lunch.
Oh, well, take it. It's free, you know, so I know that'll... Here, I'll give you a boat.
Yeah, give me
For
a
a boat? All right.
What could that jerk call you?
I know. What am I supposed
You know,
to
you
do?
got nothing. Right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I should have gone...
That's honeydew. I want the candle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A watermelon looks good in the back there.
Oh, yeah.
Remember your mother used to love watermelon?
Yeah.
She could eat a whole watermelon by herself.
She did a bunch, didn't she?
Yeah, I remember that. All right, thank you, Larry. You play good. Don't knock yourself out.
Well, thanks.
This looks old. I'm not gonna eat this, Larry. It looks old.
fine.
It's not your fault.
No, it's
I'm not saying.
All right,
it.
well,
I'm
don't
gonna
eat
put
it then.
down.
I'll get you a sandwich. Okay, I'll get you a sandwich.
Yeah, let's get a sandwich.
4 players remaining, and Harold Melvin is still hanging in there. He takes a nice-sized pot from Laney Schwartzman, who has quietly built up her stack. That adds $500,000 to Harold's chips.
Building his stack.
Yeah, I guess I just put that little brainiac fucker back in the game.
You have the vocabulary of a drunken spice miner and the hairstyle of an Arakeen whore.
Oh man, that's really gonna set me back, Harold.
You know, it's interesting that he brings it up because I was once with an Arakeen whore.
You know, I'm not really sure.
No, I'm serious. And the weird thing was, she had a penis.
Mike, Arakeen whore is from the book Dune.
Well, that's not what she said.
Science fiction.
I miss your brother. I got to know him a little bit. We chatted.
I miss him too.
I don't miss him. Me neither. Just because he's out, let's not make him into a good guy all of a sudden.
No player has been more charmed than Andy Andrews here at the Grand. Every single time he's needed the miracle card, it seems to be right there for him. He's been the chip leader pretty much the entire way, and it looks like his streak of luck continues. He's pulled a monster hand, pocket queens.
I will make it 800,000.
Raising to 800,000.
That's a very nice size raise. Jack Farrow, looking at the king jack of clubs, will call.
Just the two, you know.
Tough break for Andy. King on the flop gives Jack the top pair of kings.
I'll check.
Checking.
Yeah, all in.
All in.
Why not? I call.
Call. Let's see him. He's got you covered.
This is a real setback for Andy Andrews. He's called off all his chips with pocket queens and finds himself just 13% to win.
Pocket queens. King jack.
A queen would be good.
Another king.
Jack on the turn, no help for Andy Andrews. He needs one of the 2 remaining queens in the deck.
He's been lucky the whole time. He could pull the miracle card. Can he do it? Can he pull that queen?
A queen would be good.
Ooh, 6 of spades. It's the end of the rainbow for this Cinderella story.
Andy Andrews. Is that
You played well.
No, I didn't. That's a terrible move.
I know.
I'm gonna bite. Talk about it, huh?
I would like that.
Me too. I had the best hand, and I played it exactly how an amateur would.
Harold Melvin's in a very difficult situation here. He is severely short-stacked. He's picked up a pair of 10s to Jack's ace-king. He needs the action. This is his only way back into contention. Here's the flop. King 4-4. It's absolutely terrible for Harold. Jack's now a 92% favorite to win.
All in.
All in.
Harold hung in there all day, but I don't see how he can escape this one.
60.
That's right. Let's see him.
Harold all in.
Pocket 10s. Big slick, ace king.
Shit.
And here's the turn. It's the Jack of Hearts. That's no help to Harold. He still needs a 10 or he's going to be eliminated in 3rd place. An ace on the river gives Jack Farrow 2 pair aces and kings. Harold Melvin has been eliminated.
You played well.
You too.
I came into the table at a tremendous chip disadvantage. I played as well as I could, but the odds were against me from the beginning. Are we done?
We're down to heads-up action between Laney Schwartzman and Jack Farrow. The winner of this tournament will take home $10 million, and the money's out on the table.
Think about what this buys, Phil. That's 3 luxury homes, that's 10 or 15 sports cars, that's countless items of jewelry.
And how many speedboats?
Speedboats. It would depend on the speedboat.
$500,000 speedboat.
Do the math. I mean, you probably do it in the back of an envelope.
Off the top of your head.
It's 11.
20. The answer is 20.
Well, maybe I was thinking of a different kind of speedboat.
Or maybe you're just a fucking idiot.
Pressure.
A lot of pressure, Jack.
Sure is.
And we're heads up. Laney with a slight chip lead. She's been quietly building that stack all day. 6-8 of hearts. A playable hand here for Jack.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to call. Action on Laney.
I'll raise.
Raise.
And she's going to raise.
1.2 million more.
1.2 million more. 2.4 speedboats.
There it is, call.
Jack makes the call, and now the all-important flop. Seven, 6, 4 on the flop for Laney. She has an open-ended straight draw. She needs a 3 or an 8 to make a straight. $2 million. Jack with the best hand, a pair of 6s.
All in.
That's $2 million. And he goes all in. Great read from Jack Farrow.
Come on, call.
And Laney will make the call.
Shit,
I believe you have them out.
Jack
chipped,
is
so
66% to win.
These are in the pot.
What are you gonna do with the money, Jack?
I'm gonna save the rabbit's foot. Like I think my grandpa would have appreciated. And what about you?
I've got 5 babies to put through college.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this ought to do it for him.
And, you know, Fred has some good ideas.
That's your lucky husband.
My very lucky husband.
If Laney wins, she's the champion.
Fuck. I need some fucking cards, man.
Let's see him.
Oh, shit.
Open-ended straight draw, up and down. 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got a pair of 6s with a gut shot straight draw.
3. I need an ace.
Come on.
An 8.
Ace. Laney is a grand champion.
Bring you luck. It'll bring you fucking luck, Jack.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
What? No. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You did it.
Yes, I did.
Son of a bitch, no! No!
Wake up the kids. This is
You gotta bend back when you do that. You
Okay,
gotta
I'll
bend
be
back. Oh, man. I don't believe
I know.
this.
I know.
Oh, God, I wish I should have saw it.
No, you were here. How did your night go? Hey, did you get Manning?
I got Manning, yeah. This is unbelievable. It's like, you won $10 million, I got Manning. It's like a $20 million night. Grandpa, are you?
Yeah, Jack.
Are you warm in that coat?
No, I'm a ghost.
Oh, so because we didn't bury you in that, I just wondered, did you get to pick your own outfits?
Jack, I'm not here to give you a fucking seminar on the hereafter. I'm here to talk about the rabbit's foot and you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Grandpa. I just fucked that up.
Now, you listen to me. I started this because I liked it. I like kneecapping people. I like cheating them. I like taking their money and watching their dreams swirl down the toilet. Deuce and I are like that. You're not like that. You just do it because you think you have to. Well, that's a waste of time. Go live your life.
You want to shut up? I'm trying to take a leak. What about your legacy, Grandpa?
Oh, I don't care about that anymore. I'm dead. Dig up my corpse and piss on it for all I care.
Maybe you fags should get a broom.
You ever had your ass kicked by a ghost cocksucker?
Grandpa! Grandpa?
Jack grew up in this business. Jack knows what he's getting into. And if he would have won, he would have been a hero. The rabbit's foot would have survived. I don't know, now they're doing something else with it, I guess. But it's like everything else. You know, one of these days they'll blow that up, too.
Mr. Lavish.
Renee?
First of all, let me apologize for calling you a ridiculous, pathetic excuse for a human being. I would humbly ask you to consider letting me back onto the Lavish team.
You know, the problem is, it's really 2 rooms, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
It's not 1 room, it's 2 rooms.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. It's 2.
Well, at first it's hard to notice. It takes a while to see it. Dad, can I just get my job back and we could move on from this?
Look, 2 things. First of all, you don't call me Dad unless it's Thanksgiving or your birthday.
I know. What's the second thing?
Thanksgiving, birthday, that's 2. Put on your hard hat.
Sorry. Safety first.
I read a book by a guy named Werby who said change your personality, and I looked at it as that was just one more piece of ammunition I could use that nobody else would know.
We're gonna go undercover to the Grand. We've never played poker before. We don't know what we're doing. We're so dumb. We're from the Midwest.
Of course I've played online. Of course I've sat at my computer. I won over $1 million online. And it worked. I come in pretending not to know anything. I'm this guy, Andy, and I take out Phil Hellmuth and Doyle Brunson. All right, I didn't win. But geez, it was great.
I lost. I came in 3rd. Ruth disappeared one day, and I thought that she had been abducted or murdered. But then she called and said that she had moved. Mike Werby has theories that suggest mental impairment. So, not surprisingly, Ruth made a poor choice in running away with him. I am alone in my condominium now, which is neither good nor bad. It is simply the present reality.
Things are good. Things are really good. Believe it or not, I still play a lot of poker, but not as competitively. I've been teaching poker to American Indians, trying to get them in it. My sister. And you know, I've actually been spending a lot of time with Lainey and Fred and the kids and hanging out with them. And, you know, I started seeing this woman twice a week, and she's awesome. It was something I never really thought I'd be into, the idea of going to a professional, you know, prostitute, but it's good. It's worked out for me, and bought my dad a ranch-style dressing factory that he's always loved ranch dressing, and you know, I got him one of those, and it's in Sri Lanka.
When I won the Grand, it was awesome, and I felt like a little bit bad for Jack. I don't know why. I felt bad for Larry, I felt bad for Jack, but it was fucking great.
And that little girl is tough. She got the ace on the river twice against me. The second time, of course, being the most devastating since it put me out of the tournament.
Well, Fred and I talked about it, and we decided to invest in the Rabbit's Foot. Although I think Fred wants to change the name to the Lightning Strike, but we're working it out with the lawyers, so.
So the Rabbit's Foot will go on. It's not going to get torn down. It's going to be here forever. I do think that there's such a thing as fate, and there's such a thing as luck, and there's some big, giant chasm disparity between the two, and I now have come to believe that there are no accidents, and things happen according to a reason, some big mystical plan. New York, oh, that's original. I could go to the East Coast and experience that any old time. Or you got the Eiffel Tower. Oh, now let me see, where have I seen that before? And you have the, the pyramid. Great, you know, triangle.
I also tried before that to get at least 9 hours of sleep. And also I pay a prostitute to do sex with me. And that's how I prepare for a tournament.
So can I get a, what do you want?
Whatever, you know. I mean, you're buying, right?
Give me,
oh, no, I'm buying, yeah.
Stuttering transvestite, I'll have just a beer, whatever beer. Baby's coughing for him, and I'll just have a beer. Let's get a hideous Canadian, and I'll have a beer, just whatever.
What's that? What's a hideous Canadian?
I don't know, it's like butterscotch schnapps and some other crap.
No, you know, I don't like ranch dressing. I never did like ranch dressing. I enjoy Russian dressing.
What would be an example of one of the questions we might ask you in an interview?
Well, when did you start playing poker?
When did you start playing poker?
Renee.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying I don't like the name.
Body of the goose flips around and you hold the neck and twists the neck and kills him. But what happened to me is that it didn't kill the goose, it just dislocated my wrist. So that was bad.
Are there any other questions that they ask you in interviews?
Are you telling me you don't have
Well, I'm just asking whether there are other questions.
Yeah,
I'm
they've got
sure
other
there
questions.
are. What would they be? Any examples?
Who your favorite players are.
And who are your favorite players? Barry Blaustein.
Mr. Blaustein.
By the way, my mom has cancer.
You know, it's a point of pride to me that nobody ever committed suicide in the Rabbit's Foot.
No, it doesn't mean that. No, it's because I'm a giant. It's because I'm going up the beanstalk because that's where giants live. Yeah, well, I'm married. I'm married and I have 5 kids, all right?
From what Fred tells me about the meetings, everybody just sits around and tells their story. And every story ends the same way. They get struck by lightning.
He's like a savant. We kind of call him the savant. He can't do math in life, only like at a poker table. He can figure out the odds like right now, what are the odds? That's the pot, that's the bet, what's the odds?
8.
That's correct. No, that's exactly right.
Well, this is a pretty important tournament. Who are some of the other players?
Who were other players in the tournament?
Yeah.
Every morning, wake up at 6:28 a.m., all right? Get up, run around the bed twice. I pull the bed away from the wall. It's already preset away from the wall. Drink a raw egg, throw up, then go back to bed, sleep till 9.
12 steps. 12 steps. Only 12 steps out the door.
There's no place that's softer than